right, we are live. Welcome everybody to our performance seminar today. This is our 6:30 session for Monday the 27th of Jan, and we have two performers of us. I'd like to invite Miss Kelly to introduce herself and the piece that she's going to play today. Go ahead, Kelly.
My name is Callie. I'm going to play the piano playing Chocolate Eaters Blues.
Yeah, you were swinging that.
My dog
That
got
was
my
good.
arm. She was
What was
biting
that,
my
sorry?
arm. My dog was biting my arm while I was playing, so that's why I stopped.
Oh, wow, your dog was swinging to it as well, right? The whole family was swinging to it. That's good. I love how you play. It's great. You know, toward the end, keep the same tempo. So if your tempo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you'd go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I think that'd be more exciting. Or do you want to slow down here?
I would want to do the way that you did, because
Yeah. Just do what's written, right? Because he doesn't. The music doesn't state to slow down. Yeah, dun, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, lots of great stuff. Why don't you talk us through how you felt that went? What are some things that you're happy with in that performance?
well, I like the rhythm and like the way I was like swinging on the part where it's like
Yeah, for sure. And you were really going to ton with the. That was great. Really good stuff. I thought you had a really good feel as well for the bass. Could actually feel like there was a double bass playing. It was really neat. Anything else that you enjoyed about that performance? No. What would you improve for next time?
uh
No dog.
yeah.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Are you going to perform this in a concert at
Yeah.
8VA? Yeah, you're performing this at 8VA for one of the recitals?
hmm
Great. Excellent. Appreciate. What are your thoughts on Kelly's performance?
I really liked it overall, and
Yep.
the tempo and rhythm was pretty good.
Yeah.
You didn't stop a lot, which was really nice. And maybe you could add like a little bit more dynamics in some places, but otherwise it was really nice.
That's a good point. Yeah. Because I think overall you play with a lot of energy, Kelly. Thanks for that, Prisha. You play with a lot of energy, which means that everything is quite full on. Do you agree? Like straight out the gate, dun 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 dee da, which is awesome. But then the whole thing is pretty. It's quite intense. So maybe you can figure out places that you can pull back a little bit so that when you finally get to it has more of an impact. Yeah. So think about your volume at the beginning, the mezzo forte, and whether you are actually mezzo forte. Just listen back to this recording, and then you can gauge it from there. Okay. Great. Thank you, Kelly. I'm gonna call you Jazzy Kelly from now on. Jazzy Kelly. All right, Miss Prisha. You're up. What are you going to be performing?
I'm going to be performing Sonatine in C major.
By who?
I'm not sure.
All right, let's have a look at this over here. I think this is actually by Kulau.
Okay.
KH, yeah. All right, go for it. Well done, Prisha. That's pretty good. You're almost there, right? Yeah, so close. Nice. How was that for you?
I think it was good overall. In some places, maybe I could have like I think I didn't have like the same rhythm the whole time, and then like I stopped in some places.
Got it. Got it. So you would just want to work on rhythm and just general pulse, right?
Yeah.
Throughout that. Is that how would you do that for next time? What do you need to do?
Like practice like transitions in between lines or sections because that's where I usually stop.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. So make sure that you're looking ahead,
Yeah.
right, as to what comes next, and just plan out the moves. Metronome work will also help as well. All right, just keeping a very steady pulse. Anything else popped out at you? What did you reveal in that
Um,
performance?
I think I liked my dynamics in some places. Like I did get louder in the crescendos and everything.
Yeah, dynamic range is good. Dynamic range is good. I think. Well, let's go to Kelly first, and then we'll come back. Kelly, what are your thoughts on Precious' performance?
I do like how she kept up with the dynamics and
Hmm.
also kept track of the crescendos and decrescendos.
Yeah,
Um,
she did do that. Anything else?
she could improve when because she stopped a little on some places, so she could work on those places where she stopped.
Yeah, just how would she work on it? What are some tips you could give Prisha?
Um, she could practice those spots where she stopped a little, cause that's what I do.
Yeah, yeah. I think definitely start practicing those spots, uh, making sure that you know what the exact notes are, the hand placement, and also, as you said earlier, Prisha, the knowing the shift. Where is the hand shifting from? For instance, if you're practicing from here to here, you want to make sure that the hand knows you're going from the E flat and you're shifting up to the G, and you're just practicing that move. Also practice with your eyes closed so that your hand knows exactly how far it needs to move, right? I think from the next thing for you to start thinking about is you can start thinking about balance between the hands. Balance and pulse was the big thing. So listen back to this recording and ask yourself, when there's a melody in the right hand, are you hearing it clearly, and are you creating a line with it? Are you making sure that you're connecting to the C, the E, the G, or is it one note at a time? Yeah. And you can do that by just joining with your hands rather than just keeping the hand still. See how this movement, it feels like things are being cut off as opposed to, right?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Sometimes the melody is in the left hand. Do, 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 dum, do, dum. Are you bringing that out? Or is it being overtaken by the right hand? Yeah. Um, in general, you want to play it in a slower tempo, especially when you're still learning it, so that the whole thing can be played at one speed.
Okay.
I felt that, and you felt it as well, right? Sometimes the rhythm changed a little bit or the pulse. So go to the most challenging part. Maybe the most challenging part is this here with all the 16th notes. Figure out the speed that you're playing that, and then play the whole piece at that speed. Yeah. I thought you did really well with these. Yadum, bum, da-dum. That was really beautiful. Excuse me. There's a lot of articulation, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's a lot of it. So do your very best to bring out as much of that articulation as possible and really work, use a lot more of the hand when you're coming off notes, when you're going between notes. A lot of this kind of rolling movement, a lot of this rolling forward movement, pardon me. And there are a couple of funky notes here and there, I think, in this section here. But that's all right. That's just part of learning. Sometimes we'll get a couple of spelling mistakes, but we'll fix it later on. I think the key takeaways from this is balance between the hands, figure out which line has the melody, and really work to connect the notes so that you've got a phrase. Figure out which hand has the melody. Is it right or left hand? Can it be heard? Your dynamics are fine. And then lastly, tempo. Just figure out the tempo, the pulse that you can sustain from the beginning to the end. And it makes it, because it'll make it sound more cohesive, right? Good. You should come back soon once it's finished.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully these ideas will help out. But watch your performance again, watch this recording again,
Yeah.
and then figure out from there, because we may have missed stuff, areas that you can improve for next time, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. All right, Kelly, all right, I appreciate that is the end of our class. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys again in Kaizen. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Kelly. See ya.